The Arizona Cardinals have a general manager. He is Monti Ossenfort, comes from the Tennessee Titans. Long time with the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Personnel assistant to director of college scouting, 15 years. You know who else had 15 years with the New England Patriots? Another guy who's not with the Patriots now, been a head coach. A lot of steam, Chris. I don't know if you're hearing it. A lot of steam, Brian Flores. Next coach of the Cardinals. We'll see. We'll see.
That makes sense.
I'm not reporting anything. But Monti Ossenfort, he and Flores worked together for a long time in New England.
Right.
Now, just because people work together in the past doesn't mean they like each other. But when you're all coming off that same Patriot Way assembly line, there's a certain shared DNA that you have that others just don't have.
Right. That's right. There's a process and a way things are done that they expect that, I don't think a lot of other organizations or people that have worked with them are going to meet the expectations of what the New England way expects. I think that's where Brian Flores kind of bumped heads maybe with Chris Greer down in Miami. Wait. I worked in the front office in New England. This should be done like this. It kind of worked for us for 20 years. We kind of went to 10 Super Bowls. Let's do it this way. No, I got it my way. Well, your way is not done crap except, coming third and fourth place in the AFC. So let's figure things out here. And that's where I do, think the rubber meets the road there. Monty, and this is why people love New England GMs and front office people. First off, I had an opportunity to work with him and cross over there. He's a top-notch guy. He understands the game. And I think the one thing about the New England front office people that just impresses ownership or people who make these hires is just the process and how detailed it all is as far as scouting and free agency, right? And that's where New England was great. New England was great at all the meat and potato players, the A-minuses, the B-plus type of players that they found, the diamonds in the rough, all of that. We could sit here and argue, hey, they weren't the best at maybe sometimes evaluating the cream of the crop, and Bill wasn't the best with first-round picks and all of that. Okay, we'll see if Monti Ossenfort can do that. But, it's a guy that understands the process and has a, tried and true plan that I think, will work and, of course, impress his owners when you get up there in front of them.
Michael Bidwell, owner of the Arizona Cardinals, said this: "It was critically important for us to find the right person to lead us as general manager, and there's no doubt in my mind that we have that in Monti Ossenfort. He possesses every attribute of a successful GM: passion, leadership, intelligence, and work ethic, and his extensive experience has clearly prepared him for this role. We could not be more thrilled to have Monti and his family joining the Cardinals." And this was an important move for Michael Bidwell because Steve Keim had been the GM for a long time, to the point where he becomes confidant, advisor. And, in the past, maybe guy who runs interference while Bidwell meddles a little bit with the team. Who knows? A good general manager takes the heat for whatever the owner wants to do. And as I say time and again, if you want to remain employed by a billionaire, one thing to do is be very attuned to what he wants and do it without him even having to ask for it. So Monti Ossenfort steps into that role. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.